Jordan Peele?
That one I don't know.
He's got a very talented brother named Orange Peel. But seriously.
This is the Greg Cote Show with Greg Cote.
Pardon it.
Here's your host, Greg Cote.
Hey, let's start the episode. This is exciting. This is exciting. How about those Dolphins? Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
No. I want to know, is Greg all the way back in because of one win on a failing Falcons team that seems to get the crap kicked out of them by bad teams? Where are you at now, Greg?
I am not, but we'll talk about that more later. This is an exciting episode. We've got youngest son Michael coming in to host a new Greg Doesn't Know Movies. It's the Halloween edition. Spooky horror films, exciting stuff, scary stuff. Coming on Greg Doesn't Know Movies. When I lower my voice like this, you know it's scary stuff.
Coming on Greg Doesn't Know Movies.
Coming on Greg Doesn't Know Movies.
Coming up.
Right. Okay, coming up, whatever.
That up is doing a lot of work there.
Okay. So before we get to Dolphins, though, I have to ask Chris Cote what the experience is like going to a Hurricanes game with a golden cane.
Oh my God.
I want to know what that was like.
Amazing.
Tell me about it.
I would say outside of being in a suite, and it was actually better. It's better than being in a suite. Because being at a suite, you don't actually feel like you're at the game. You're not sitting in the section. You know what I mean? You're not in the crowd. When, like, on third down, you're not standing up and cheering.
Right.
And Mike Ryan's seats, these like cushioned, glorious seats, like at the 50-yard line in the 100 level, like they have it for Dolphins and Canes games. It is, you know, those modern day movie theater chairs where you can recline in the feet. It's that. You basically have a little blocked off area with your 4 seats and you can see the game luxuriously. Like it's kind of like a movie theater where you don't even
air conditioning in the like.
No, it's out. You're outside, but it's kind of like the movie theater where you don't see the people in the row ahead of like.
Mm-hmm.
You're unless they stand up like on a third down, but you're standing up too. But it is
right.
There's nothing blocking your vision, and you have 2 TVs, personal TVs in your little boxed off area, so you can watch other sporting events. You can have the game feed like ESPN. You can watch the stadium monitor. Like you can have whatever you want there. It is just, and then below deck. It is like that. It's like a full buffet. There's like 2 sides with like this glorious steak with the chimichurri sauce and, you know, hot dogs and chicken fingers and chicken wings and then pizzas and pastas and desserts.
Wow.
And then when I say open bar, it is not just beer and wine. It is like any liquor you want. Oh, double, single? What do you need? Any, like, just, I don't know what Mike pays to be a golden cane, but good God, it's like I said, better than being in a suite because you feel like you're at, you know what I mean? Like you actually, you get all the luxury and you feel like you're actually at a sporting event.
And were you surrounded by other golden canes?
Yeah. I mean, it's all, I mean, there's like Mike's section, which is like probably 20 of what Mike has. There's like 20 of those. And then there's like a regular section with padded seats. That's, you know, more common folk of the golden canes.
Okay.
So like their status, Mike is like has the elite status of the golden canes.
That's crazy.
His box says his name.
Okay. You know what's weird about that is that most of the golden canes are like my age or older. You rarely see a golden cane in his 30s and 40s.
Him and Cynthia were saying last night that they are definitely young in the demographic of the golden canes.
I know. That's crazy. And by the way, let's get this out of the way. The Canes, I was so nervous watching that game, thinking of you, because you'd have been the jinx who shouldn't have showed up, because they're behind 7-0 early.
What was that first half? That Stanford team in the first half they were impressive.
Yeah, they were. And the Canes ended up winning 42-7. So much for worrying about the Canes. Yeah. You know, they needed that win after losing to Louisville. And
like basically we had our 4 seats and me and Roy were sitting on the far 2-1. And then you could tell the first 2 seats are like Mike and Cynthia as always. And Mike started the game because, you know, we're his coworkers, Cynthia on the end and Mike closest to us. And then after they like went down 7-0, and then we gave the ball back to them. Mike's like, all right, I usually sit in this seat, and him and Cynthia like switched, which is a pro move. And then, everything got back to normal.
Okay. I'm always amazed how superstitious sports fans are. It's patently ridiculous.
I mean,
but you're like that.
You can't prove that it didn't help that he switched seats.
That's funny. Now, when I say how about those Dolphins, I'm saying it a bit facetiously.
Yeah,
They're
it
still
stinks
2-6.
that they won. Why would we want to win that game?
Okay.
Can I make a rule? And this is for the Dolphins and the Saints that I saw this on Sunday. When you're 1-6, and I know both those, I know the Dolphins now have 2 wins and the Saints are in a game. So I don't know how many wins they have yet. But if you're 1 or 2 wins and you get a turnover, you can't do the thing where you run to the end zone and do a dance as a team. You look dumb when you're the Dolphins and you're 1-6 and you finally have a stop on defense. You're going to go do a dance in the end zone? I'm sorry. Okay. I don't want to be the fun police, but you got to have at least 3 wins as a team to be doing these where they all sprint to the end zone and they're doing the choreographed dance.
You got to celebrate whatever victory you can. They haven't much to
not when you're 1-6.
Chris.
It's embarrassing.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If you do that when you're 1 or 2 wins in, you get flagged for unnecessary celebration.
It's just you look dumb. It's like, dude, you're 1-6. Read the room.
Okay.
It'd be like if Mike McDaniel came into the press conference after the win, doing a dance, yeah, we're back. It's like, no, you're not. You're 2-6. You stink.
Okay. Well, Tua came into the press box wearing sunglasses, but
he had pink eye.
I know.
Right? That's what everyone's assuming.
I know. I'm sure it was, but he threw 4 touchdown passes after throwing 3 picks last week. So all the fans last week, the wannabe fans who were going, Tua stinks. He's not the franchise quarterback. Let's move on. What are you all saying now? He was great.
Yeah, to a team who got routed by the Panthers.
You know what? Welcome to the NFL.
Yeah, but then the Falcons looked really good. Who'd they beat a few weeks ago?
They're weird, man.
They beat Buffalo, I think, even though Buffalo, who knows what's going on with them.
Yeah,
they look good today.
They beat Minnesota, they beat the Commanders, and Buffalo.
Okay.
Atlanta's one of those weird teams.
It's really weird.
I guess a lot of teams are. The Dolphins just, I don't know. This league's weird.
I know. The league is weird. And my point is, and I'm speaking to the fans who always say, let's fire everybody. If you're going to get all over the Dolphins last week, as you should have for losing 31-6 in Cleveland, give them that same amount of credit for kicking the ass of Atlanta in Atlanta. Their first road win. The defense played great. They made Bijan Robinson disappear.
That's true. They did do well against Bijan. They played against Kirk Cousins. Let's not go crazy here. No, I will not. You're basically saying, let's run into the end zone right now and celebrate this victory. And I'm saying, no, you're 2-6. Fine. I could make the argument that it's bad that you won that game.
Yeah, I know. You and some other irrational fans could. Here's a bulletin. Bad teams want to win in the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens won today, a game they could have lost. But Atlanta, guess who ranked number 1 defensively in fewest passing yards allowed entering this game? The Atlanta Falcons did. Okay, Tua didn't just score 4 touchdown passes against a bad pass defense. Au contraire. And so give them a little bit of credit. They did some stuff. The offensive coordinator, Frank Smith, they brought him down from the press box perch onto field level. It seemed to make a difference. All the players were raving about it after the game. That was something they switched up. Look, I think it's perfectly fair to criticize the Dolphins for 1-6 in the national shit they took last week in Cleveland. But if you're going to do that, give them their props for what they did today. The Dolphins have played 2 really bad games this year. The opener in Indy and the game against Cleveland. Their other games have all been very competitive. Okay, what I'm saying is this is not a terrible 2-6 team. This is a team that has some hope. And the way they beat Atlanta today fuels that hope. Okay, you can disagree.
I know you want to just call me the irrational fan, but I was watching with another big Dolphins fan today, and we just sat there at one point during the game when we realized that we were winning this game. We're like, oh no, the Dolphins are going to dolphin, and they're going to finish 7-9 or whatever, 8-9, whatever adds up to 17.
Okay,
you know what I mean? They're going to do that thing again where they get the 13th pick, and we're just going to live in this
That's a
Dolphin-
fatalist. That's a fatalist.
I mean, that's basically
opinion.
what you're saying.
No,
That they're not that bad, and they might win some games here, and they're not going to be bottom 5 team. They're going to be that always what they are.
Okay.
Like,
Look.
wouldn't agree that if like we're gonna like let's just be bad. Like we're gonna like.
I tell you what, you be the fan who's doom and gloom and wanting the 1-16 season, and I'll be the fan actually rooting for my team to win every week. How's that? As a journalist who writes about the human element of sports, okay, I've seen what this team has gone through this season, particularly in the past few weeks. Okay, the nightmare week they just had, where Tua's having to apologize for calling out his own players.
Yeah,
and they're going through
saying he's not tall enough,
and they're being called quitters.
Yeah,
right. They're being called a lack of effort. They're quitting. Okay, what they did today was the most human response ever to being called a quitter.
Right.
Okay, they didn't quit. They showed the opposite of that. And I'm trying. When I write, I try to convey that. Okay, you don't have to be a homer to appreciate what the Dolphins have gone through this season and what today showed.
They're not mailing it in
their
sure.
fight and their spirit. Okay, and I wrote that in my column.
There you
That's
go.
all I wrote.
All right.
Okay, so I need a drink of water.
Let's drink in this drink.
Okay, let's move on. We've hit Stanford. That's all that game deserved because it was a 35-point game. I haven't heard your opinion on the Heat finally won a game after going a preseason winless. Thank God the Heat finally won a game. The Terry Rozier mess. Wow. You know, on the one hand, Terry Rozier's on the end of the bench. Okay, they should be happy to get rid of this guy. They've been trying for a couple of years. But it's a scandal for the NBA, and I wonder how you feel about that.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's bigger than, like you said. It really has not. Like, I know Heat fans are like, "Oh, should we get a draft pick back because of it?" Like, I'm just like, I saw Adam Silver. Like, the Congress wants to talk to Adam Silver.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, it's huge.
Like, you know, Chauncey Billups pretty instantly is like never going to work in the NBA again.
Never.
It's just
Never.
And you're talking about like Terry Rozier. I feel like, you know, has been all around the league. Like, I can't. Chauncey Billups was as respected a name. Like, if we were playing the game of just respected names in the NBA,
right?
Chauncey Billups would be like a first-round pick, and he's at like,
for sure.
You know, and do we even know yet whether, you know, is this something he's like, oh, I want to do this to make extra money? Like, did the Mafia have him in their pocket? Like, did he owe the Mafia something, and like he was doing this to pay off a debt? Like, you know what I mean? This is maybe he had a gambling debt. I'm just obviously I'm recklessly speculating right now, but I'm just saying, like, you don't know.
No, it's a huge story, and it's out of the NBA's control. Like, when the FBI is in charge of this investigation, Adam Silver can do nothing but sit back and hope, you know, like, and pray, because this is also the tip of the iceberg type thing.
But like, when I guess the interesting part is the Heat fans that talk about wanting a draft pick, like the real crime here of like is the nefarious covering it up of like not telling teams, hey, this Terry Rozier guy, he's, you know, he's done. We're investigating him for something very serious, and just letting him get traded to other teams like that, like sweeping it under the rug. Like, that's what I mean. I think, like, is there a chance more so than a couple guys losing their career? Like Adam Silver could be the biggest loser at the end of all this. I
don't know whether the implication is going to get to that level or not, but I do know, you know, I'm not finding Terry Rozier guilty here. I'm not judge and jury, but I do know that what he's accused of is very incriminating. Okay, because it involves 30 under prop bets that were made on his behalf, and all 30 of them hit because he left the game 9 minutes into the game where he wasn't even on the injury list. Right. He left the game with like a questionable leg injury or something that couldn't be determined, and he's out of the game, and all 30 of the unders hit. So, you know, it's pretty incriminating. But
I wonder.
I want to get go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I want to get on to better news, which is Lionel Messi extending his contract for 3 more years. That's incredible. I don't think he's going to play 3 more years. He's going to play one more year in the new stadium next year, and then he's going to quietly retire. But for now, he's leading Miami in the playoffs. He continues to be so great. He's not just MLS great. He still plays for Argentina. He scored 2 goals in the first playoff win over Nashville. Just, you can't sing the praises enough about this guy. Okay, he's better than LeBron James ever was internationally. Like, he's bigger than anybody, bigger than Marino, bigger than anybody who's ever played.
But not
in
here,
this town.
where you're doing your show.
Correct.
I just
Absolutely
feel
right.
like that needs to be stated.
Yes, and
Like
you and I.
But this is
See,
the
we
place.
can agree on something.
Yeah.
We can agree on something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
trust me. I was gonna make you mad by telling Yeti hit the news music like right as, but you did do the LeBron James thing, because that, like, the first 30 seconds of that was just you doing a news report about Messi signing, and then you hit me with the LeBron thing, and I was like, turn that news music off. That's a hot take.
Yeah. Okay. Who's there's 3 of us in the room. Who is voting or hoping and rooting for the Los Angeles Dodgers?
Me, because I hate the bleeping Blue Jays.
Good.
They've ruined my life twice now. I don't like it.
Christopher, how about you?
Are you kidding me? Adnan Virk all day. Blue Jays.
Yeah, they've hurt me too much.
Okay.
I would normally, if it were any other team, I'd go against the Dodgers.
I get why Yeti is Dad, why are you rooting for the Dodgers?
Because I'm a jingoist. I'm an American. I'm rooting for the team from LA instead of the team from Canada. It's as simple as that. And I know that the team from LA, their 2 best players are Japanese. I know that. You don't have to remind me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yamamoto and Otani. I get it.
I bet you Mom is rooting for Toronto.
Why?
Because of politics.
Okay. We won't get into that.
I'm just like, that's where I really wanted to, like, I'm surprised. I don't want to go there either, but I'm surprised. That seems like something you would be like, I want someone to be upset.
I don't. I really don't. I'm just rooting for LA.
I don't know why.
Come on, Dodgers.
All right, let's get to Greg Doesn't Know Movies.
All right, let's get to it. Can I mention one more thing? Okay, Monday. No. When we come out, Monday, October 27th, the day this new episode drops, is the Royal Synchronicity in American sports. Okay?
Oh, every sport's playing. Yeah.
All of the big 4 sports. A Monday Night Football game, a World Series Game 3, a full slate in the NBA, and 2 NHL games. It doesn't even happen every year. And when it does, it happens like one day only. And so tomorrow, or today, when we come out Monday, October 27th, the Royal Synchronicity, which I just made up that phrase. Let's get to Greg Doesn't Know Movies. My voice is leaving me. So we're coming out of a break.
You just did.
Okay, after having all that sport, what the biggest sports week in South Florida history we have just discussed. And now you know what else we have the biggest of? We have the biggest Greg Doesn't Know Movies segment we've ever done as we welcome back Michael. Michael Cote, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Hey. How's my voice, y'all?
Hey,
it's excellent.
How do you feel about Chris trying to replace you a couple months ago with Adnan Virk?
Oh, did you? I heard you guys did one without me, huh? I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
how did it go?
That's your punishment. Well, it went fabulous.
It did go well. You know, Adnan's a movie buff. That's the reason we did it. Like, he's a movie guy, so we thought it'd be fun. But
you did a Greg Doesn't Know Movies with him?
Yeah.
But like,
it was more
like,
truncated and it was interspersed. It wasn't just a whole long segment like we do with you. So
right.
it didn't have the flair that yours has.
Well, let me tell you this. I bet you're not going to get out of Dad like certain things that you'd get with me that you would like. You probably won't get them with someone else.
That's correct. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
I will say that you definitely have better audio quality than Adnan.
But you don't talk as fast. What would you be like talking super fast like Adnan Virk? Michael's going, who's Adnan Virk?
You're right. Michael's a baseball fan. He knows that, man.
Okay.
I know who Edmund is.
Okay, this is a special. Greg doesn't know movies because it's Halloween week. It's Halloween week, and so this is a special. That's right. This is a special G doesn't know M related to horror movies, Halloweeny movies, scary movies, which, by the way, is my least favorite genre. So if I get one right, it'll be a miracle.
Father like son, Dad. I'm telling you, Michael had to take the lead here, even though I think I did write some doozies as well. Michael had to take the lead here because, yes, I am not a horror movie guy.
Yeah, this is going to be one, Dad, that, I mean, I'll be shocked if you, I mean, you know, we're making it as simple as we can. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
These are some like basic knowledge, like horror movie questions right here. Like,
Okay, let's go.
do we start? Should we begin?
Why
Go
not?
for it.
No drum roll
All right.
here. We get right to
All right,
it.
Dad.
I will say
Let's do it.
before we do get started, actually, Dad, when I think of you and your Gregisms, you know, it's you burping, saying Brad, that kind of
Sure.
thing. The Halloween version, like if this was a book that I was writing, the Greg Cote Halloween chapter would be titled All Hallows Eve. Isn't that what it is? It's like,
Yeah.
It
All
is,
Hallows
yeah.
Eve. Yep.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, you love to like that. Like, I just picture you. I have a video somewhere. I might even send it to Yeti and see if we can put it like right here. It's like me videoing you carving a pumpkin years ago, where you're just like talking to me, like narrating your life. Just like, you got to do a pumpkin. You do 3 of them on Halloween, All Hallows Eve.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Sorry for that boring story.
By the way, for those of you keeping score at home, I have over the years cut back from 3 live pumpkins on the roof to 2.
Wow.
I
Is
do
that
want to
true?
admit
I
that.
just love
yeah.
that they go on the roof.
I know.
They go
Dad,
right on the roof.
And his roof
Dad,
is
do
at
you
a
still
slant.
do that one pumpkin that does this?
Yes,
Are they on
that's what I
fire?
hope-
Like, do you have a candle in them on your roof?
Oh yeah,
guys?
for sure. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Oh, yeah.
That's a
I want
fire
to hear
hazard,
from anyone
right?
else who puts their pumpkins on a roof because I've never heard anybody
And
doing that.
his roof is at a slant downward, so he puts up like a piece of what 2x4,
Yeah.
and which is a piece of wood near a flame. Like that's a fire hazard, right?
I have a.
Well,
I do a Home Alone pumpkin and then a scary pumpkin.
is your are you breaking out the horse head again this year?
I might. Yeah, I might.
The horse head.
While we're speaking, I'm trying to find a
Dad,
pumpkin.
should I call Tommy right now, a firefighter, and ask him if it's like legal and safe to put a flamed pumpkin
Yeah,
on your roof?
Go ahead.
I think we should.
Okay.
I don't know. Does he actually like? Is it actually flamed? Like, what do you like?
I mean, he puts like a candle in
He
it.
puts
so
a
it's-
candle in it. That's a
I thought
live
you did-
open flame.
You do that?
Yeah, he definitely
And
does
he
that.
puts it on his roof.
Let's call a
Right.
firefighter.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, great.
I thought you just like did the
Now, the
design.
shingles
That's
will
it.
have some fire retardant built into them, but they're still flammable at some point.
No, come on. It's the safest thing in America.
Oh, please. Are shingles the safest thing in America?
No, flaming candles are.
Wow, what a jerk!
He's not picking up.
He wants Greg's house to burn down.
He'll call me back.
I know. I'm
Your
looking for
shingles
my
are
pumpkins
fire
here.
resistant, but they could, they'll still burn at some point.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get going with Greg Doesn't Know Movies, and if Tommy calls back, we'll have an update there.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a marvel of cinematic ignorance. It's time for Greg Doesn't Know Movies.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Whoop whoop!
That's
Okay,
great.
wait just a minute before we start.
Here we go.
This is what my pumpkins looked like last year before I put them on the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are good-looking pumpkins, Greg.
No,
Yeah,
he's
they
a-
are. They are.
He's a
actually.
good. He can
And
draw. He's an artist.
This is not a great photo because it wasn't quite dark yet, but that's what it looks like at night. And those are staring down at people.
No, it looks
That-
cool.
I mean, that actually does look good. I'm just telling you, it's terribly unsafe.
Okay, that's
What do you do?
okay. I live on safe.
Yeah.
That one with the open mouth wide. That's
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on what it's trying to be. Is
Yeah,
it like scared?
what do you, Dad?
It's the Home Alone pumpkin.
Dad, what do you do with that
what's his
thing?
name?
What do you do with that thing after Halloween?
Heyo.
Oh my God, that's the key.
Oh wow!
No, before I put it up there, I hollow it out.
Whoa!
and I pumpkin seeds.
Oh.
Gets it
I
slippery.
make baked pumpkin
I'm sure
seeds.
you do. I'm
Jeez.
sure
do you use
Beat this.
do you use lubricant?
What are you talking about? I use I bake them. I put a little oil on them, a little salt,
Hey-o.
little Cajun seasoning.
Ew.
Then they go in the oven for like 20
Dad likes it
minutes.
wild.
They're great.
Greg likes it wild. All right.
A pumpkin seed wants to be a little bit crunchy,
All right, we got it.
but it's edible.
I've
anyway.
eaten some of those pumpkin seeds. They are good.
No, they are
They're,
good.
they're good.
They are good.
Thank you. Okay, have we done this yet? I haven't heard a question.
What? Okay. Okay, here we go, Dad. First question. There was a lot of the debate internally on the number here, but the question is, name one horror movie made this century.
What?
This quarter century. Yeah, same thing.
Right,
century.
since 2000.
Yeah.
Last House on the Left.
Now, all right. Well, see, here's the thing: is like I was wondering if you were going to just because there have been remakes of classic horror films.
Oh,
So, like, does he get that? Because I do believe since 2000 there has been a new Last House on the Left.
Oh, I thought he just said a random sentence.
No, that's a real horror movie.
Oh wow,
that's
See,
a real horror movie.
This is not
I
my
wasn't
genre.
sure, but I thought it was.
No, that does not count. No,
Okay.
he loses.
Like, he loses.
I mean, yeah, you can
Okay.
look it up, but
Is the Last House on the right?
If
Looking
I'm not
across the
mistaken,
street.
I believe Jennifer Lawrence was in it. Am I wrong?
all right,
Yeah,
fine,
you can
maybe. I mean, if J Law was in it,
The Last House on the Left, 2009, starring Sarah Paxton.
maybe not Jennifer.
Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad was in
No,
it.
but that is
all
a
right,
remake.
it's
though.
a movie.
Like,
I mean, that is he's cheating though. He just said an old movie and got
That's the first movie. It's
It
the
is
first
a
horror
remake of
movie
the
I could think of.
1972 film.
there. It is.
It's the first one I could think of.
Okay.
All right,
That's
whatever,
half.
we'll get-
As Dad says, I'm going to do a dad here. That's half credit.
Okay,
okay, here we go. Dad, you ready for the next question?
sure.
Okay. Name the iconic horror film where the killer wore an all-black outfit with the long white-faced ghost mask.
You can picture it, right?
I can. I used to have that mask in my house, but I didn't know it came from a movie. Halloween.
No,
No,
not a ghost face.
No,
What is it?
we're clearly talking about the Scream mask.
the Scream mask. What was
Yeah.
the name of the movie?
Scream.
Scream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hence
Yeah.
why it's
Right.
called the Scream Max.
Okay.
Dad, I know you.
Okay.
You may not
Who
know
played
this, but
Scream? Who played the guy with the mask?
well, Dad, do you know what in like the guy with the mask? What he wore a ghost face mask. What they called him in the movie?
No, I don't know.
Ghost face.
Really? Ghostface Killer. Isn't that the name of a rapper?
Yes.
Rap. They call him the rapper.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
That was great. Ghostface Killer. Okay. Anyway, next question. What's the name of the red-headed doll that came to life and killed people?
Oh, the reason I know that is
You have to know that.
is that I have that doll.
Yeah.
And I put it up in my tree, my black olive tree every year. That's Chucky.
Oh,
Yes.
I forgot he had that doll.
Yeah.
And the only reason he has it is because I bought it to scare Tina Alvarez once because she was
That's
terrified
correct.
of that doll.
Yeah, that scared the
Yeah.
hell
No,
out of me.
I've definitely had it back since you two both lived
I
at home.
put that doll in her closet once, and that was a great prank.
Okay. It is
Yeah,
a good prank.
Let's let Mike. Let's let Yeti go here.
All right,
Okay,
Greg.
go.
This nightmare of a Disney stop motion film highlights the contrast between Halloween and Christmas.
This
No
Disney what movie?
This
Stop.
nightmare of a Disney stop motion film highlights the contrast between Halloween and Christmas.
Okay, I don't even know what a stop motion film is supposed to be. Was it herky jerky? It like stops and then goes? What are you talking about?
Let me rephrase the question. This nightmare of a Disney film highlights the contrast between Halloween and Christmas.
Okay. I'm going to take a clue from your question, and I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street.
No! Do you have
that a
another
hor-
guess? It is not the Herky Jerky either. Herky Jerky is what you used to go watch at the planetarium with Alan Cherry.
Yeah, there you go. The Bueller Planetarium.
Greg's head was in the right place. I mean, he was sort of close. Like in
It's
terms
the
of
Nightmare
title.
Before Christmas, Greg.
Oh, that's the name of it?
I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to call out Yeti's adorable mind for thinking that's a horror movie.
Oh, it
It's
is.
a Halloween movie. It's more of a Halloween movie.
Those
I'm just
count.
thinking
It's a Halloween,
I'm thinking more
Christmas,
tis
Halloween.
the season.
Halloween. You're right. I wasn't even thinking. I
Halloween
didn't even think of
movies
Halloween
count.
movies. Do we
Yeah.
have any
Well,
Halloween?
that's a movie that's very debated on like what it is. It's
Is
really
it
both. Like,
yeah.
Halloween.
Look, my other
Halloween.
question was going to be about Ernest Scared Stupid. So
That's it's a good question though. He
Right.
technically got it
and-
wrong. You don't get two chances around here. He said, I don't care what he said second. He said
No, I
Nightmare
said
on
Elm
Elm
Street. It's fine.
he said Elm
Yeah,
Street.
you got
he
it
didn't
wrong.
get it
Oh,
right.
you definitely got it wrong.
No, I just,
Yeah.
Dad, I think he was looking for credit.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
right.
kind of
Because
thing.
like I said, Nightmare.
Right. Okay, so what's next?
Anyway, okay, Dad. Name the former sketch comedy star who transitioned into making films and famously directed the movies Get Out, Us, and Nope.
Nope.
This
is the name
this
of
is
a
one I
movie?
missed
Dad,
on
who
my
made
game show.
the movie Get Out? We named 3 movies there. There's a guy who did sketch comedy. He was very famous for that. And then he
Okay.
turned to directing horror films. And he did Get Out and Us. And he's done a bunch of them.
Okay, I know this, but I can't think of his name, so
There
I'm
we go.
going to ask for one small hint. Who's the cast member on SNL? The black guy.
Greg, quit
who-
trying to peel
Oh,
back.
boy.
Quit
He's
trying
been
to
there
peel
the-
things back to get the answer.
Yeah.
He's
That's
been
Kenan
there the
Thompson.
longest. That's him. That's the answer.
My
Who?
God.
Wrong.
Keenan Thompson.
I mean, I'm going to give you, because like I feel like if Roy was here, he'd be like, we don't all look the same. But the other guy is Keegan Michael Key. So like that's
Keenan
not
Keegan.
no, but
He
that's
was
not him.
He gets zero credit for that one.
No, it's Jordan Peele, Dad. That's the answer. But
That's his name.
I
Okay.
think he got to Keenan because I think he was thinking of Keegan Michael
I
Key.
don't-
'cause he
Jordan
thought of-
Peele.
That one
okay.
I don't know.
He's got a very talented brother named Orange Peel. But seriously, what I want to ask is Keenan? What's his name? Say his name again. The
Wait,
Keenan
Thompson?
guy.
Keenan Thompson is the longest standing SNL.
The guy who's
cast
on
member.
SNL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who he and his partner had that hilarious sketch where they had funny names in front of
Yeah, that's
football
Key and
games?
Peele. We just explained who those guys were.
That's Key and Peele.
Right, so
And,
it was Key
and that's
Peele.
Michael's. Michael, your name. The name of your fantasy team
Yes.
is what?
Well, I have 2. One is Nyquilla's Dilwad, and the other one is Jack Marius Tactheratrix.
I don't
Yes.
even Jack Marius Tactheratrix. I don't even remember that other one. I feel like there were other.
No. Well, Chris, there were multiple. They did those like 3 or 4 times.
No, I know, but
And
I feel
one
like
of them.
there were more icon. I feel like for your number 2 fantasy team, you could have done a better one than
No,
that
at
one.
one point Key goes Nyquilla's Dilwad.
Jack Marius Tactheratrix.
You got your eyes
That's great.
just like him.
So
You
good.
Oh,
did
you
that.
saw
That's
it. Yeah,
good.
it's
That's
great.
hilarious. Anyway,
Next.
All right,
Moving
here
on.
we go. Okay, Dad. Which of these 3 movies is not a horror film? There Will Be Blood, Good Night Mommy, House of 1,000 Corpses. Which of these is not a horror film?
Good Night, Mommy.
Eh,
Mike, you fell for your trick. You got
It
it.
had blood in it. The other one. What's the
That's
answer?
I love that was my point.
It's just like,
It
There's
had
2
blood in
that
it.
sound horrific, and then there's one that sounds nice. And he chose the one that's like, Dad, usually you're on to us and you don't just
Right.
walk right into it.
He's not.
Like,
Okay, are all 3 of them actual movies,
Yes.
or is one made
No,
up?
in this case, yes, they are.
There Will Be
Okay.
Blood is a non-horror movie. It's one of
what's
Liam.
that about?
It's one
Daniel
of Liam.
Day-Lewis. It's about he's an oil man.
Yeah.
I'm an oil man.
Oh, like Landman with
No.
what's his name? Billy
Well, I
Bob
don't-
Thornton.
Well, it is something Greg has seen.
I know. I've seen. You know what else I watched
Well,
the
it's
other
a TV
day
show. So
for the first
Right,
time
yeah, that's true. Greg does know TV.
because they were talking about it on the Levitard show. Your mother and I watched The Chair Company. for
Oh,
the
is that
first
funny?
time. It's so weird.
I've never seen that.
Oh my
That's the
god!
guy that did that does the he was on that. Speaking of SNL, used to be on SNL, but I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah. Okay.
He does weird, like uncomfortable. He makes you uncomfortable. But like,
The lead
anyway.
character in The Chair Company is perhaps the strangest character I've ever seen in a sitcom.
Wow.
I'm gonna watch it. Thank you for saying that.
You should.
Anyway, here we
Okay.
go.
What's next?
Moving on.
Sack.
What?
I think.
What?
Damn it! Luckily, we can isolate audio. I think we just caught a sack,
You
a
did.
burp where he's
I know.
sacked.
I apologize.
Please, Yeti, you're gonna have to
I've
put
not
that.
heard the sack. Where did
Yeah.
you done this?
You're gonna
Damn
have
it.
to. edit that audio so we only hear that. Like the listeners can't have that stepped on.
Okay, sorry.
Look, we got an ass crack. We finally got our first ass crack in the wild. But what is sack?
He
I've
goes,
never heard this one before.
I can redo it. He goes, sack.
It's a burp. It's an exhale. It's a burp. Anyway, go on.
Do you do sack when you stifle it or something? I mean, because that's
But we'll never
I've heard
know
Brad.
why he's sack.
He always
Brad and sack are related.
He always elongates the. He's always like Brad. Sack.
Brad is the best though. My favorite is
true.
Brad. Like,
That's his hotel name is Bradley
I
Sack.
We get you get so few sacks that I actually think I love sack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the joy
sack
of
is good.
sack.
Sack in it.
Exactly. Well put.
Sack attack is back, Jack.
Dad, are you free of all sacks?
I am.
May I continue? All right,
Yes.
here we go. Name the iconic horror movie franchise that starred Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh my gosh. Now that's going way back.
Yes, it is.
It's also a week away.
I was well. Also,
Dad, you
Isn't that the
can't,
one where
you can't name that movie franchise?
I'm thinking it through in my mind. Is that the one where the teenage babysitter gets phone calls and it turns out the call is coming from inside the house?
Isn't that Scream?
thing?
No,
That's Scream.
No,
Oh,
I think
it
you're
is?
thinking of
that's
the
when
Drew.
a stranger calls.
I think-
Scream is kind of.
I think
going
he's
off of
thinking of
Okay.
the Drew
Scary
Barrymore.
movie.
He's thinking of the Drew Barrymore opening scene. I thought,
which is Scary Movie, right?
no, that's. Oh, maybe
she's in
she's in the original Scream.
because the call is coming from inside the house. It's called when a stranger calls.
In Scary Movie, it's like what's her name? It's not.
no, Chris. That original phrase. He's right. Is from the movie When a Stranger Calls.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, there's a lot of the things that was taken from that. That
It's a
is
common
probably-
trope.
Who's
for
the
sure.
the brunette, the model brunette that dated like Dave Navarro?
Oh, Carmen Electra.
I think she played. It was in the original Scream. It was Drew Barrymore, and then in
Right.
Scary
Oh yeah,
Movie,
she was in Scary
Gotcha.
Movie.
she
Yeah.
played the Drew Barrymore role.
Oh,
in
right.
Scary
Okay,
Movie.
I haven't
Jamie Lee-
seen any of these
I just
films.
wanted to clear that. I just like got that
Yeah,
on my
that
brain.
is true. All right.
Okay, the Jamie Lee Curtis movie that you're talking about, how many segments of that have there been?
Oh
how
my
many
God,
sequels?
too many.
including remakes.
Yes. Yeah, and by the way, she's even in the remakes. Like.
Dad, this is
I'm,
crazy.
I'm asking for
I
one
want
hint.
I'll give
What do
you
you
the
mean one
biggest
hint?
hint.
It was a long
Yeah.
time ago, and it's a week away.
No, but like Dad, God, because I give.
Dad, how do you not get what Yeti just said? By the way, like.
You
a long time ago and a week away.
did he?
Hmm. How many words in the title?
Yeti just
One.
told you the answer.
Well,
One?
obviously there are remakes, but like the main franchise is one word.
Okay.
Yeti gave you the answer. Like his
No, he
hint
didn't.
actually.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I think what
Earlier,
Yeti's,
you said it was
what-
a long time ago,
but-
and then I gave you the answer.
yeah, but what Yeti is saying could be interpreted as there's a remake coming out a week from now. Like,
I mean, but
Okay.
if Dad thinks
that's the way
I don't know the answer.
That's the way I heard it the first
yeah, but
like
Chris,
two times
if
he
Dad
said
like thinks, then like what's a week away? You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Dad,
Scream.
not scream. He said scream. All right.
It's Halloween,
Dad.
Greg.
No, I was
That-
going to give him one more thing.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
that's the name of the movie?
what's a week
Halloween?
away?
Yes.
Oh no, I never would have gotten that.
We were talking about pumpkins. Like, what's a week away? Like,
Okay. All right. Sorry.
But it could have been a movie release. Like I'm telling you, I took it that way the first two times you guys said it. I'm like, it is coming out again.
I know, but I
The
thought I
hint-
took
the
it as a
hint-
movie release.
No, the
the hint
hint
is coming out
no,
again.
the hint I was going to give my dad before Yeti blabbed the
My
answer
bad.
was you said Halloween to another question like 10 minutes
right?
ago.
Yeah,
That's true.
what
I was
I'm
like,
thinking
you.
too. Yeah.
That's what I was like. You've said it already. Like
You're
it's in
right.
your brain.
That's a
Honestly,
great
that
one on
doesn't-
these segments to
that's
try
what
to
I meant by-
trip Greg up on the answers he's already given.
Right. That's what I meant by we were talking about pumpkins. Is that like it's in his head? Like
I know
what's,
that
what's
does
a week
not.
away?
Halloween and Jamie Lee Curtis do not sound.
That
like they go
honestly
together.
might be your biggest miss because that is honestly like the Halloween horror franchise. Like I don't know how scary movies, but I know Jamie Lee Curtis Halloween. Like that's
All right. I don't associate that.
it might be the
Okay.
most famous in terms of like actor
Yes.
movie title.
In terms of they refer to as a final girl, like
Right.
the main girl in the scary movie that survives. Like
Yeah.
she's the most famous one. Yeti, is that probably
Yes.
true? That could be
Yes.
true.
You know, I've actually never seen any of these movies.
I'm not
Okay,
Yeti,
never
me
mind.
neither, but it's
I've
just
never
true.
seen Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Michael
the
has.
one with Jason.
Yes.
Voorhees
Well,
or-
hold on, Yeti. We're still asking questions
Yeah.
here. We don't
Okay.
want to like give away things.
Okay,
He's
go
not gonna
ahead,
get it.
Michael.
Dad, any chance you know the killer in Halloween?
Hell no.
Do I make you horny, baby?
What? That guy?
What's great
Is
he
a
will
bad
not get
guy?
that.
No, that's Austin Powers. He goes,
Yeah,
that
that's
guy?
Austin Powers.
He goes, that guy?
Dad,
No,
Dad,
that's
do you
a
know the
hint.
relation of Austin Powers and the bad guy in Halloween? Any chance you
No.
might know that?
Dad, what's
No.
the actor that plays Austin Powers?
Mike Myers.
And if you were saying
Does that
his
ring a
first
bell?
name, if you were saying his first name, his full name, what would his name be?
Michael
What and last name?
Myers.
So
Partial credit.
that's the killer
Yeah, right.
in Halloween. You never heard of Michael Myers?
Mike Myers plays the killer?
No, Dad, have you ever heard of the name Michael Myers?
No.
Michael
I've heard
Myers.
of Mike Myers.
Michael Myers is the name of the killer in Halloween.
So it's the character's name.
When we were doing Austin Powers, we were trying to give you the hint to get you to
Okay.
Michael Myers.
Okay.
Now, when these movies came out, you were in like your 20s. Like, what was going? Like, did you just like completely shut these out when they came out?
You
Like in
for
theaters?
sure have heard Michael Myers before, like that.
Michael,
reference.
it could be. It's
It could be.
an astonishingly dull name for a character in a horror movie.
It's true.
It's like Bob Smith. You know, what are you
Right.
doing?
I mean, he's just a guy that like went crazy,
Right.
kind of. So
Yeah.
That would
No,
be
I-
a menacing killer, Bob Smith.
When I was a young man, I was watching movies like I did watch Jaws, All the President's Men. I was into comedies of the time. Can't think of one.
Animal
but-
House.
Animal House for sure. Yeah,
I was
that
into
kind of
the
thing.
comedies of the time. Can't think of one.
Loved Animal House. Loved
All right,
it.
moving on.
I loved all those movies. I can't say. Anyway,
right.
here we go.
Okay.
All right, Dad. What famous horror movie character wears a hockey mask?
Oh wow.
We will just take the first name if you have it. You don't have to say the full one, even though that is known as well.
Okay. I can't tell you why this word came to my head, but I want to say Jason.
Hey, you got
Oh.
it right.
Is that true?
You got it right.
What's his last name?
Voorhees.
Didn't Yeti just say that name?
Maybe that's
A few
why.
minutes ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, maybe
that
that
could
is
be
right.
what planted it subliminally in my head.
Okay, Dad.
Yeti
Next
really
question.
bringing it today.
I know.
Dad.
Hey, man, you gotta love that horror film, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
All right,
Any
Dad.
other titles you want to say, Yeti, before we
I mean,
move on?
Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah.
that's what I meant, as a horror film. Yes, totally.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Next question. Who is the main killer in the Friday the 13th franchise?
Are you frozen?
No, I'm thinking. Who's the main killer in
You
Frozen?
look like
Is
you're
better like it.
You look like you're pumpkin for a second.
No. The main killer in Friday the 13th. It's not
take
Michael
a first-
Myers. That's
Well-
it'd be
What?
weird if he was like the killer in
Dad,
two.
Dad,
different
who's
horror
Michael
films.
Myers? Where's Michael Myers from? Do you not remember? We
No,
just
Yes,
told
I
you.
know.
He's just so out of. He's just
No.
so out of like. He's just so out of it. He's just like, I'll just guess Michael Myers, even though you just told
Okay,
me.
Friday the 13th. Am I guessing the actor or the character name?
No, the character's name. The main
Say
killer.
Dad, say any word that makes us feel like you know anything about the movie. We'll take anything at this point.
We'll
Yeah.
even take just the first name. Or
Yeah,
a single
first name again. The first name is in play.
Freddie.
No. Do you want to know it?
I honestly
Yeah.
thought you were right, Dad. That's how little I know about this genre.
Dad, the answer is the same answer as the last question. Jason.
No way.
He's the guy in the hockey mask. I mean,
What?
no,
That was a trick question.
not really.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it was. Back-to-back answers of the same question.
Okay.
I mean, back-to-back
I think
questions
that's
are
who the
same
killer
answer.
was. Anyway, here we go.
Okay.
Dad, which famous? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which famous horror movie character haunts you in your dreams?
All of them.
That's what I mean.
Great
Yeah.
answer.
This is one that Michael put on there, and I'm like, I don't like. This is hard. Like this.
No,
like,
this is basically. I mean, look, that's the thing. If you don't follow anything in the genre, that people are going to not know
Right.
it. But like,
But I think we
And
don't want to. We want to appeal to the casual movie fan. I'd say.
but
The
dude,
naughty-
in terms of this genre, these are like basic questions. Like,
Right, go ahead, Dad.
Like I said, I've not seen any of them. I know exactly who he's talking about, though, just because it was so permeated in pop culture when I
That's
was a
precisely
kid.
That's-
it right there.
then
Yeah.
I don't know the answer.
then
I
Michael's
don't know.
right. I'm wrong. That's actually then good job, Michael.
What is the answer?
The answer is Freddy Krueger. Do you know what movie he's from?
I just said Freddie.
No, that was for the
Are you-
previous question.
I know, but that's probably who I was thinking
You
of.
don't get to
Krueger.
just like. I love how you got the last question wrong with a name, and you're like, I answered. That's like what?
I just said Freddie.
Right, no, Dad, you got it wrong.
That was the last question, though.
I don't know. Kroger, Freddie Kroger, the supermarket.
Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Kroger.
All right. No, I don't know.
Wait, Kroger. What is that? That's a place, right?
It's a grocery store.
It's a grocery store. One of the most famous chains in America.
Well, I got that wrong, just like you.
They should
All right, here we go.
during the Halloween week. They should change their theme. They should get spooky and call it Freddy Kroger's.
They should.
Hey, that kind of
They
thing.
should. You know what Hulu's doing? They got a thing called Huluween.
Yeah,
Huluween.
every year.
Wow.
The theme park Carowinds changes into Scarewinds every year up in Charlotte. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
I didn't think you guys
like
could get a more boring story than mine earlier, and you guys did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
all leading the way right now.
Hey, I got a
Any
thing.
boring, Mike? What'd you have for lunch today?
Jersey Mike's
Nice.
Oh, nice sub.
and a nice
Okay.
turkey.
Nice.
Prove.
Do you go all? I don't go oil and vinegar on subs. It gets too moist.
I love oil and
It
vinegar.
I
depends,
like-
it depends on.
I like my
sometimes
moisture.
I'll take a light.
I like my
I'll take a
moist.
light drizzle.
I like my mayo to do my moisting.
I like both. I like mayo and oil and vinegar.
I go oil light on the vinegar.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
That's
Salt,
like
pepper,
when I
for
go to
sure.
Dunkin' to get an iced tea, I go half and half sweet, half unsweet. But I always say kind of like you do with vinegar. I go, you can go a little light on the sweet though. I just need, if I'm being honest, I want 3/4 unsweet, a quarter sweet, but that's not an option. So I always have to order the half and half and just give my little. All right, now we've all told boring
Okay.
stories. Let's move
That
on.
was another amazing story from Chris Cody.
I mean, I was doing we were doing a thing there. I thought
I know.
Yeah, I know. It was fun.
I know that.
I enjoyed
Your
it.
thing that was a little long in the end.
if you speed those stories up, Dad, right? They're way more interesting.
Zagaki. Okay. Anything else, or is that
Okay,
it?
yeah, Dad. Here we go. Final question. You ready?
Yeah.
And so far, I just want to say you've, as usual, you've done poorly.
He got one right, correct?
Oh, I got a few right.
The one that he flat out credit to you was the hockey mask. He said
Right.
Jason.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
I think
I got
that's the-
I got Freddie right, but I was
No, you
just one
didn't.
question.
You didn't
I was
get that
one
right.
question early.
well, that doesn't count. I think the first one he got half credit, so he's got 1.5.
yes,
Okay.
that was great. He's like, "Scream is the title." Like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go.
Okay. All right.
All right. Which of these horror movies titles is fake?
So he's gonna read
Atta-
three. He's gonna read 3 titles here. One is a fake movie.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Weapons, Elbows Deep.
You know, it would have been a good name for a horror movie, but it wasn't. Home Alone. Am I right?
I mean, that's a fun.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It kind of
Okay,
was a horror movie based on your age, you know.
Okay, believe it or not,
If you're a parent, that's a horror movie.
That is
believe
true.
it or not, I know that the crazy movie with tomato in it, Killer Tomatoes, I know that was actually a movie.
I
title.
knew it because it was a 70s.
Chris, I knew that.
It came out in the 70s, and I was like, he's probably heard this.
But
Fuck.
do you know the actual name?
What? Didn't Michael
Yeah.
Attack
say
of the
it?
Killer Tomatoes.
There
right?
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael, give me the other two, and I will
The
tell
other
you
two
what's not.
is Weapons and Elbows Deep.
Oh gosh, I haven't heard of either of them. I'm totally guessing. I will say the one that is not a horror movie is Weapons.
Okay, Weapons is a current, it's like one of the best
Right.
horror films
It's like
of the year.
It's like horror thriller kind of mystery.
It's
but
a current-
What's a
Guess I
name
wasn't paying
for a horror
attention to the
movie?
question. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
What?
I wasn't paying attention to the question.
The point is, you got it wrong.
And
Got it
elbows deep is an erotic term.
Elbows
You think-
Deep
you
sounds
think
like
Chris would be
I
great.
mean, it's probably how your pumpkin got that face.
Right.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
It's like
It
when
sounds
you're
like,
when you're hollowing out your pumpkin of its seeds, you are going elbows deep in that pumpkin.
It's true.
When you're doing this to your pumpkin.
No, I am. The hands come out sticky. That's why you got to wash them.
Dad, what?
Can we
Because
all do this face? Let's all do this face.
Wow, Yeti, you do it terribly. You got to get that mouth open, Yeti.
The internet's weird, man.
But Dad, as I,
Yeti is incapable of making a Home Alone face.
it was crazy. Yeti can't do it. Dad.
There you go.
He's
That's
gotta-
better.
there you go. That's how you get that
Yeah.
mouth like that.
Yeah.
Dad, what do you imagine in the erotic space that elbows deep means?
Christopher, I'm not going to answer that. I mean,
Will you hear it
I'm
off
about to
air,
read
off
a
air?
lovely email from one of our listeners about their child.
Oh,
Oh yeah. What about that? Who has
No,
that?
what
don't do
about
that
that?
now. Oh, I'm a jerk.
Let's read that. That was an emotional.
Yeah, he bleep.
Text
Just bleep what you got to bleep.
That was an emotional note we got from a
No,
listener.
That was awesome.
It was
We all
great.
ready
Who
for
was?
that?
Yeah,
And
you want to read it?
Well,
yeah,
and it-
yeah. So we got a great thank you, Michael, for another great Greg Doesn't Know Movies.
Yes.
Yes, thank
of
you.
course.
Are you hanging, Michael, or are you getting out of here?
No.
All right,
No,
all right,
I'm
go.
gonna go. I gotta talk to my wife.
Be
I gotta-
gone.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye, Michael.
Okay. See you, Michael. Take the rest of the night off. Okay.
It's that or nice chatting with you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Read that.
All right.
I want to hear it.
All right, got an email from our friends Chris and his daughter Sloan. Hey guys, hopefully this reaches you well, and wanted to reach out to the show. Even though I'm not a call or message the show kind of person, my 10-year-old daughter and I don't have a whole lot in common or many common interests, but organically, just by being me listening to the podcast in the car, my daughter started taking an interest in dad jokes and Three Facts Jack. It's our thing that she immediately asks if I have a new dad jokes when we get in the car on the way to swim practice. She's bummed when I don't have one, and has even had me go back to download old episodes to get more. We pause it right where Greg says each question so we can try to come up with our guesses. I like that. She pretty consistently guesses at least one each time. She'll even rate them whether she thought it was really good or so-so. And many of the Three Facts Jack she actually knows from school. She even got me a dad jokes calendar on one of those big desk buttons that says jokes for Father's Day. She also doesn't like when Greg gets suspended from dad jokes, but agrees that he shouldn't repeat them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sloan,
Thanks,
I agree with
Sloan.
that.
Thank you.
She also likes the name Yeti and inquires how you got that name and what your real name is, which I told her I have no idea. I'm sure it will be a day in junior high school when she isn't. Oh, there'll be one day where she's not interested. You're right, buddy.
Yep.
As the father of a 14-year-old, you are correct. Brace yourself because it's awful. Just wanted to pass along to all three of you guys that we appreciate you and keep doing what you do. She also has a joke. I can save that for dad jokes, or if you want to jump right into it now, or do you want to comment, Greg?
I want to comment first that
Yeah.
I wish I had the ability to pause it after every question, because I feel like I would do better. Like that's a cool ability, and I hope more people do that. Like try to play along and guess. Like this pressure, because I feel like I have 5 seconds, or else I'm jealous of Sloan.
For dead air, right?
I'm jealous of Sloan.
Well, I just want to say that I'm grateful to our listeners for a lot of different reasons, and I know you all like this podcast for a lot of different reasons. And the idea that somebody out there is like a father and daughter, or a father and son, are actually being drawn closer together by some of this stuff means a lot. Thank you.
And I think I could argue that you revealing that letter of the stuff he's worried about with his daughter getting older is just as bad as the inappropriate things I was saying a few minutes ago.
Okay. That was a dark.
Sloan and Chris, to answer, my name Yeti. My wife just kind of would make fun of me for having giant feet and calling me Sasquatch, and
Good for you.
And there was the Yeti microphones, and one time I saw one that was white, and I was like, "That's a Yeti Blanc," and because they're from the company Blue.
Oh.
Yeah. But my real name, if you know anything about Greg Cote, you know he loves himself some Greg. Well, my real name is also Greg.
Wow.
There you go.
We hire only Gregs.
You know, it's been a show of bad stories when that didn't even crack the top 5.
Okay. Okay. By the way, this seems like a good time for dad jokes.
He's always kind of thinking that his puns are in vogue. He cracks himself up like an egg with a yolk. And now Chris's morale is broke. Dad jokes.
Yes. You know what? Honestly, Sloan has, that's a kick in the butt to me. I need to enjoy this more. Like, I like to give my dad crap, but the dad jokes are fun. And I'm going to do, I'm gonna get the Sloan energy going right now, and I'm gonna crush these dad jokes.
Greg, do you want her joke to be one of the dad jokes, or do you want to tack that on as a bonus?
Why
don't we start it off?
Yeah, let's lead it off with her.
Okay.
Start with hers.
And
is
maybe
this number 3 or is this OLI?
And
this is OLI.
Maybe we encourage the audience to reach out to us on social media, and maybe we do this thing where maybe once a month we get a listener submitted dad joke.
Oh, I kind of want to have Sloan on the show to see if she can get the dad jokes, and if she gets all 3 of them right, it's over.
You know what? I was actually thinking we could do that. We can spitball on this, but maybe Sloan sends us 4 or 5 dad jokes, and once a month, every other episode, we just play her sound, and the 3 of us try to guess it before you play the answer.
I like it.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah.
All right. OLI, what's the difference between a piano, glue, and a tuna?
Hold on, I was thinking creatively about our what we could do with this fun new bit. So say it again. I wasn't listening.
What is the difference between a piano, glue, and a tuna?
You can't tune a pot of glue.
Nope. Chris?
If you got that right, Dad, I was gonna be like, he's seen that before when he looks at lists of dad jokes.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Get the email. You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. All right, now you're supposed to ask.
What's glue got to do with it?
Everyone gets stuck on that.
Aha!
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
see that? Yeah. There you go. I'm glad you asked. That one's a
funny
risky
thing
one
is-
because you're counting on someone to remember that glue's in the equation.
The funny thing is I read that email, so I saw that, and once you said it, I was like, oh, I've read this before. But
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
remember. That's hilarious.
Thank you, Sloan. That
Okay.
was really good. And thank you,
All
Chris.
right. Number 3.
You're welcome.
Which word is shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Which word is shorter? Short.
Correct. Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because it's shorter.
Yeah.
I was like, I was really like, hold on. This
Okay.
is right here. This is right in front
Clever
of me.
girl.
I was almost about to buzz you because it took a little bit beyond the normal amount of time, but we'll give
what
you
did
that.
I say? What did I say? I am in the Sloan mode right now. Like, I am trying to get these right.
Okay.
Usually I'm just not even listening to you and saying, I don't know.
Okay. Number 2. How do you know when the moon is going broke?
When it's half off.
Any other guesses?
That's pretty good. I was going to say waning, waxing, when it's going broke, when it's full.
When it's a half
I don't-
moon. Like when it's half off. It's half
No.
hit. No. What?
Okay.
Go ahead.
The answer is when it's down to its last quarter.
Okay.
I
That
was
works.
close.
Okay. Number 1. What did the man say when a book fell on his head?
Don't know.
This is one of my all-time favorites.
I don't know.
What did the man say when a book fell on his head? I only have myself to blame. My shelf to blame.
That's one of
Yeah,
your
great.
all-time favorites.
My book shelf. My shelf to blame.
And I've
Yes,
lost
I love
and I just lost all my energy, and now I hate this segment again.
3 facts, Jack. 3 facts, Jack.
There are 3 things that interest him, so sit right back for 3 facts, Jack.
Number 3. Babies cry more in rooms painted bright yellow because the color can be overstimulating.
That can't be true. I mean, I believe
True.
that you read that somewhere and that they say that, but I just think there's a lot of crap that people say to just like, there's no way to prove that.
You know what? Does anybody know a baby? Let's get a baby on the phone. Okay. Number 2. Somehow, I'm reading my own notes here.
Should
Someone who
I
picks
I could call 10-Day Tony. He does have a newborn.
and put the newborn on the phone.
Yeah.
The newborn's not going to say anything. It's
You don't
like
know that.
me,
What if she's in a yellow room?
in my room, in my room, in my room.
Should I do it
Okay.
or do we not care?
Nah, let's not do
Okay.
that. Okay. Number 2, someone who picks up a bow and arrow and practices the skill of archery is known as a toxophilite. Or maybe it's toxophilite. Number 1, because temperatures heating metal cause it to expand, the 1,063 foot tall Eiffel Tower grows 6 inches every summer.
What?
The Eiffel Tower grows 6 inches taller every summer in Gay Paris.
Does it shrink in the winter?
It goes back down to less 6
I love
inches.
I love what a small size my dad thinks 6 inches is.
Isn't that like that?
No, I'm just
That's a 6 inch head right there.
All right, time to go. I really love how we sandwiched our nice note. You know, I feel like on the front and the back end of it, we were real appropriate.
That was a nice note. That was a nice note. And I appreciate you all, but especially Sloan.
And as you can tell by my dad's voice, it's time to end the episode.
Time to end the episode. Are we ending it with sports, or is that how we started?
We started with sports.
Okay, take that out then. Pod Family, I'm a broken record on this. I know it. I say thank you, Pod Family, every week. I mean it every week. We really appreciate those of you who tune in every week, who watch us on our YouTube channel, who listen old school. No matter how you consume this episode, on AM radio, right? An old-timey big box radio like Uncle Dick and I in a dark bedroom listening to the Thriller in Manila back when we were such sports fans. Man, Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope. Roping it and doping it. See you all next week. Bye-bye.
You and Uncle Dick in a dark bedroom, huh?
Am right.
Man,
I remember that. We were literally listening to a transistor radio for the Thriller in Manila. Manila, the Philippines, of course.
I just want to apologize to Chris, Sloan's dad, for everything we've put around that really nice segment.
That's true. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Sloan. Bye-bye.